to the sky. Never let adventures pass you by. Be free and follow your crazy dreams. We're living our vision in the RV. Come ride with us and you'll be free.
Each year, we make our way back to Iowa to reconnect with family and friends. This time, we've been fortunate to enjoy a bit more time with our loved ones. Today, we're preparing to head south, feeling both excitement for the journey ahead and a hint of sadness for the goodbyes.
I could never settle down too far away from my hometown.
Our adventure now turns toward Miami, where we'll join many of you, our viewers and friends, for an unforgettable group cruise on the new icon of the seas. It's not just about the miles we'll travel in the coming days, it's about the memories we'll create along the way. But before we continue on, we're making one more quick stop to visit Michelle's sister in southern Iowa today.
All of the stories have been told, secret places hidden well, are gone now as far as I can tell.
Throughout this long journey, we'll be dry camping, utilizing dump stations and fresh water fills as needed. We'll rely on the GrechRV Strada-ion to keep our batteries charged during the long days of driving, working, and nights under the cool comfort of the AC. Each evening, we'll drive for an additional 1 to 3 hours, slowly making our way toward Miami. We'll be planning our stops on the fly, hoping to uncover hidden gems along the way. With just an hour in the evenings and a little extra time on the weekends, these moments of discovery will break up the daily grind. So join us as we embrace this journey filled with excitement, a touch of fatigue, and the promise of new adventures ahead. Came to a town that Michelle and I have never been to here in Iowa. We're kind of trying to take a different route. This is Keokuk, Iowa, and right along the Mississippi River. It's Iowa's most southernest town.
Yeah, it's located in the southeastern tippy top corner,
tippy under,
tippy bottom corner.
Anyway, there is a statue here. It's Chief Keokuk, which we're in Keokuk. This view of the Mississippi is huge.
So the town of Keokuk is where the Des Moines River and the Mississippi River meet. Located
in Rand Park along the Mississippi River in Keokuk, Iowa, there's a bronze Indian chief sculpture that honors Chief Keokuk, a prominent 19th century Sauk tribe leader. Created by sculptor Nellie Walker and erected in 1913, the statue commemorates Chief Keokuk's role as a peacemaker and his efforts to avoid conflicts with the U.S. government during a challenging time for Native American lands. Chief Keokuk was known for his diplomacy and negotiation skills, advocating for cooperation between Native American tribes and European settlers to avoid bloodshed. The statue depicts him in traditional attire, standing with a dignified pose, symbolizing his leadership and the respect he commanded among his people. Today, the statue is not only a tribute to Chief Keokuk, but also serves as a historical landmark and cultural reminder in the city that bears his name. We're going to try to pick and choose some places as we're going. Again, shocker. We don't know where we're staying yet tonight, but we'll get that figured out as we're driving. Yeah, but we do know one place that we're going to head towards, and something for Michelle, let's say. and then I guess we'll just take it from there and see where it takes us. This is something that just came up as we're driving through. We're in Macomb, Illinois. Michelle found, where did you see that anyway?
It was just a historical sign on the side. Said home of the inventor of Monopoly.
They have the little hat, and they have, you see the sign down there for Monopoly?
Mm-hmm. Monopoly has its origin and first known version of it called the Landlord's Game, and that was designed by Elizabeth Maggie. But then it says the inventor of Monopoly was Charles Darrow. But the earliest known version was hers, evidently, in 1902.
It's kind of cool when you're driving along and you just find these places without even looking for them. It just comes up. And some of the old buildings, the architecture, it's really cool.
That's
oh,
her.
That must be her, huh?
Because she's holding the game.
Yeah, very cool.
Turn right.
Macomb, Illinois. We're in Atlanta, Illinois.
Not Georgia.
Thought we drove a long ways last night there for a second. This little town, I can't remember the population.
Like 1,600 people, something, not very big.
But it's got quite a few things here in town. One thing, we're going to go for breakfast here this morning.
Yes, we need coffee.
It's going to be our first stop, and it has a unique feature outside that a couple of our viewers recently told us about. Then what else? There's a bunch of little historic places here in town. I don't know. How about we just show you? Let's do that.
And get some coffee.
By the way, we stayed the night here in Atlanta last night, and there's a truck stop. It's a Shell station truck stop. There's a big area in the back for semis, and it's kind of like Lowe's where they have 3 long areas to park right next to the fuel pumps, and then they have an area over on the other side there that they said that you can park also. Since we're not too long, we just parked over here by the pumps. We like to be where everybody can see us, the cameras can see us, and that way we feel a little bit more safe. But okay. Anyway, that's where we stayed. Oh, we need you got everything back there?
Yeah.
Lights?
Yeah.
What are you waiting on?
You.
Me? What am I doing? What are you waiting on me for? Start the engine?
Yes.
Okay. And this too?
And zip it.
Is it? The Country Air restaurant in Atlanta, Illinois is known for its beloved statue, Lumi.
It's my giant twin.
It kind of looks like you too with the glasses.
I'm telling you.
You need that little hat. You need to hold a pie. Who, by the way, bears a striking resemblance of our very own pie lady, Michelle. Drawing the attention of both locals and Route 66 travelers, it's pie time. This quirky statue not only offers a fun photo opportunity, but also adds to the unique ambiance of the restaurant. So that's where we're at. Oh, there's the back side of the menu.
Okay, I'm going right to the desserts.
Do you want just a veggie on
I
it?
kind of do.
Okay, no, that's fine.
Yeah, just no onion. I just don't want onion.
So I got the all-in skillet. Looks yummy.
Mm-hmm.
Got some raisin bread there and an omelet. I just got a veggie.
Veggie omelet, yeah.
Where's the pie?
Might be later if I'm not too full.
Ooh, that crust looks really good. Coffee was pretty weak. We're disappointed about that. Somebody dropped the ball on the coffee.
Yeah.
But it's hard to really rate breakfasts because a lot of them are so similar. It's hard to mess up. Of course, hash browns now, we like ours a little crispy, but not too hard. And these were a little soft. My skillet was pretty good, decent, you know.
Yeah, my omelet was good.
But the pie, did you really even rate that pie?
Oh, well, it was really cold, so like they must have had it in a really cold cooler. So I feel like I can't really rate it very good because it would be better warmed up everything.
We
But
got a microwave.
I know, but I'm full.
I think you...
7.5 for sure. Maybe about an 8, but...
Some of their other desserts look like they were more than a 7.5, to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
The one you thought was could have been a cheesecake, she said that was banana cream. You couldn't see any banana sticking out. It was just solid.
Yeah.
It looked like it was really thick and...
Yeah. Their pecan looked pretty good, too. I almost got that. But...
All right, well, let's go see these places here in town.
Okay.
And then we'll continue our journey south. One of our stops is a harvest host, which is one of the oddest harvest hosts that we've ever seen, but we'll show that to you here in a minute. But first, this has a museum in town. What is it? Big Giants Museum?
The American Giants Museum. Back in the 60s, that was very popular to have these, what they used to call the Muffler Man giants, in front of businesses alongside the Route 66 and other highways for tourists. You know, Texaco's one, and I'm not sure what that one, but he looks like a Howdy Doody face.
Holy! He's missing a tooth.
But anyway, this museum kind of takes you back in time about talking about those, and then they are also finding them and restoring them. And this museum is the largest single spot of
giant statues.
Yeah, along the whole US 66 route. So they said like from Chicago to Santa Monica or something like that.
So we pulled over here to look at this park, and I just noticed these two places here are also a harvest host area. So you got the public museum, and this parking lot must be an area that they let the RVs park. And I believe right over there is a grain elevator museum.
During the heyday of Route 66 from the 1920s through the 1960s, towns like Atlanta thrived as travelers and tourists passed through, relying on the local gas, diners, motels, and other roadside attractions. This boom period brought business opportunities, economic development, and a sense of excitement to the community.
Abraham Lincoln traveled throughout this area and was well known by several of Atlanta's pioneer families. Lincoln attended the July 4th, 1859 picnic at Turner's Grove on the southeast edge of Atlanta and was presented a gold-handled cane by Sylvester Strong.
I'm sure it wasn't Sylvester Stallone.
No.
We're gonna walk down here a little bit and see this other statue. Oh my gosh, that makes me want a hot dog. I know I just ate, but I want a hot dog. Doesn't that look good?
Today, Atlanta preserves its Route 66 heritage with classic landmarks like the iconic Paul Bunyan statue, serving as a nostalgic reminder of the town's vibrant past along the Mother Road.
Got us a sticker?
Ew.
Put her on, baby, put her on. Where are you gonna put it? Let's see if anybody can find it. Found a spot?
I did.
If you come here and find our sticker, take a picture pointing at it. Hashtag LivinRVision. Let's go get a hot dog. There's a lot of things closed today, but there's quite a few things to see if you come here. Today's Labor Day, and that's why a lot of stuff's closed. But we had to come today, sorry. What is this place over here? It's got a lot of memorabilia and stuff in it.
Yeah, the Route 66 memorabilia.
The Wide Awakes March in Atlanta, Illinois was part of a movement in the 1860s that strongly supported Abraham Lincoln's presidential campaign. The Wide Awakes were a political organization known for their nighttime marches, often holding banners and torches to show their support. Atlanta was one of the first towns in Illinois to establish a Wide Awakes chapter on June 22, 1860. Lincoln had connections to Atlanta as he frequently visited the town while traveling as a lawyer on the 8th Judicial Circuit, which helped him gain local support. The Atlanta chapter adopted campaign banners to support Lincoln, one of which is displayed at the Lincoln Heritage Museum in Illinois.
Next stop we're going to stop at is part of Route 66. This site sits right on the 1926 alignment of U.S. Route 66, Route 66. Some people say route, some people say route. The billboard is a replica of one from the late 1920s in Atlanta. So they have one parking spot on the Harvest House for each of these. It says there's one spot. Looks to me like there's more than one over there, but sometimes when they say that, you can call and ask. They might be able to let you in. It depends on the place. Thing is, with this, now the museum and the library, it has a staff, but this sign, it's just a sign and some gravel there. That's the one we were talking about. That's kind of an odd one. Yep, this is it. This is the Harvest Host stuff.
And this is supposed to be like just like a replica of one of the billboards back then, because it obviously looks new.
Located directly on the 1926 alignment of U.S. Route 66, the billboard is a replica of an original advertisement from the late 1920s. This replica captures the essence of the early days of Route 66, offering a glimpse into the past when billboards like this were common sights along the Mother Road. RV visitors to the billboard will find parking at the end of the quarter-mile stretch in a gravel lot. It's important to note that this is a dead-end lot, so if your vehicle is over 40 feet long, it might not be suitable for parking due to the limited space and turnaround difficulty.
Oh, you figured it out?
Okay, well, this patch of road was the original Highway 4 in 1922 to 23. It was called the Great Illini Boulevard. And it was the first paved road connecting Chicago to St. Louis. And then in 1926, it was redesignated as U.S. Route 66, taking travelers all the way to Los Angeles. So it's a remnant of that original Mother Road of Route 66.
Really?
Yes.
Isn't that interesting?
But if
Where
you
we going
didn't
next?
know to drive all the way down to this
Exactly.
really weird gravel little square with a pedestal that talks about it facing the opposite way that you're coming in, you would not even know to go down here to read such pedestal.
So, you may want to walk or take your e-bikes down here to read. It's not that far of a walk.
No. It's
About
just,
a quarter of a mile.
yeah, positioned really
If that.
weird.
If you had a van, you could put, 3 or so vans in here, but somebody pulling a trailer, they're going to have room to turn around,
Yeah.
which is why they probably said one.
I don't even know if you...
You could get more than that here, though. You could park
Could
somebody
you even
over
get
there.
a motorhome down here?
I don't know. Let's keep going. They're getting bored.
Okay.
You could turn around right there and back up in there, and that way you're facing
But not
out.
like a fifth
But it's
wheel.
not the most
Not here. We need
convenient
a
place.
picture.
You could
here,
just
too.
back all the way down this road.
Stop. We
I'm
need a picture, but here
Taking a
too.
picture of this one up here.
We need this too. This is the actual route, not just the bulletin board. Not bulletin board. What do you call those? Advertisement.
Let's go get some coffee.
Big board.
Wind whispers in the trees. Hidden secrets are hard to keep. set in golden fields. Goddess warrior and a queen, lost the battle and her dream. Hidden secrets are hard to keep. She's still waiting, holding on through the night. She's still waiting, wishing time could make it right. She is waiting, dawn is bringing morning light. She's waiting to end this fight.
If your GPS wants to take you down a county road called 00E, I think that stands for how many people are supposed to be on this road. 0. It's one of the worst roads we've ever been on.
It's not fun.
Holy cow, I can't believe GPS wanted us to go down this road.
Now it's time for us to stay out until it's late. We've come a long, long way, so we deserve it, mate. Call it a day and celebrate. Let's celebrate. Call it a day. Let's celebrate. Call it a day and celebrate. Let's celebrate. Call it a day.
Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, click that little bell, and hit that thumbs up.
Call it a day.
See you next week.